you need to remember there are certain elements such as chlorine. Okay, chlorine element, actually its atomic weight is actually not taken as 35. Instead, in your textbook you can see that atomic weight of chlorine is actually taken as 35.5. all right, the atomic weight of chlorine is actually taken as 35.5. It's in decimals. So why is it in 0.5 and why is it not a completely rounded off figure? Is because chlorine atom has two isotopes. Okay, what are those two isotopes? Chlorine has two isotopes, which is Cl35 and Cl37. Okay, the atomic weight is actually an average of the atomic weight of its natural isotopes. Okay, most often the natural isotopes of elements such as hydrogen and nitrogen and so on, out of all the isotopes of those elements, only one of them is present in excess. But in case of chlorine, the existence of the Cl35 isotope, the percentage of Cl35 isotope in nature is 75%. And the percentage of existence of Cl37 is 25%. So what I've written over here is occurrence of Cl35 and occurrence of Cl37. Okay, so chlorine has two isotopes. Cl35's presence is 75% in nature and Cl37's percentage occurrence is 25% in nature. So when we are finding out the atomic weight of chlorine, we find out the weighted average. We find out the weighted average of both the isotopes, of chlorine. All right. So how is the average calculated? The average is calculated by, let's assume that we have 100 atoms of chlorine. Okay. So out of 100 atoms of chlorine, average is total mass divided by the number of atoms. So over here, to calculate the average or the weighted average in case of chlorine, to find out the atomic weight, we are going to find out the total mass of chlorine. Let's say I have 100 atoms. Out of 100 atoms, 75 of them are going to have mass of 35. So the total mass of 75 atoms will be 75 out of 100 will have mass of 35. So total mass of them is going to be 75 into 35 plus, out of 100, 25 atoms are going to have a mass of 37. Okay, so 25 of them will have a mass of 37. This is the total mass of 100 atoms which I have considered. Okay, divided by 100. That is the number of atoms. So what does my weighted average come up as? If you calculate this, you will see that the average comes up as 35.5. Okay, so this is the reason why in the relative atomic mass values you don't have Cl's atomic mass as 35 only, you have it as 35.5. Even when you write the gram atom, you are not rounding off the figures, you're keeping it as 35.5 gram. In this chapter, you might have certain calculations on how to calculate the relative molecular mass. Okay, especially calculations of relative molecular mass when the relative atomic masses of the elements are given. Okay, so to calculate the relative molecular mass, you have to add the relative atomic mass of individual atoms of the elements present in the compound. Let's take a couple of examples and then find out their relative molecular mass. The first one that we can take is, let's say, nitrogen dioxide. If I tell you to calculate the molecular mass of nitrogen dioxide, you need to first write down the formula. Nitrogen dioxide is NO2. Okay. What are the elements present? The elements present are, you have nitrogen and you have oxygen. Okay. Now, nitrogen symbol is capital N and oxygen symbol is O. That's how you can identify nitrogen and oxygen. Then what you should do is, you need to write down, or this data would be given to you, the atomic mass of each element. Okay. So the atomic mass of nitrogen is given as 14 and the atomic mass of oxygen is given as 16. So these data will be given to you. Okay. So when this is known, given the atomic masses of nitrogen and oxygen, calculate the molecular mass of the compound nitrogen dioxide. To do that, you need to add the total atoms of nitrogen and their masses and total atoms of oxygen and their masses. So what you do is, write down molecular weight of nitrogen dioxide is equal to total is equal to atomic weight of nitrogen plus atomic weight of oxygen. Okay. Now, total atomic weight of oxygen. So when you're adding the atomic weights, you have to keep in consideration the number of atoms present. So in NO2, you have one atom of nitrogen and each atom of nitrogen has a mass of 14, plus atomic weight of oxygen is 16, but how many oxygen atoms are there? There are 2 atoms of oxygen. So 2 into 16 will give you the total atomic weight of oxygen. Is that clear? So what you do over here, you multiply 14 into 1 plus 16 into 2 is 32. What do you get? 646, right? So the molecular weight of nitrogen dioxide is 46 AMU. Alright. Similarly, you can calculate the atomic masses or molecular masses of other compounds, such as, let's take another example of HNO3. Okay, HNO3 is nitric acid. So here there is one atom of hydrogen. What is given? This value would be given to you given that atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, atomic mass of nitrogen is 14 and atomic mass of oxygen is 16. Given that the atomic masses of these elements are so and so, calculate the molecular mass of nitric acid. So what do? First you write down the number of atoms. So hydrogen, there is only one atom. So 1 into, each hydrogen atom has a mass of 1, plus nitrogen, how many atoms are there? There is only one nitrogen atom, into each nitrogen atom has a mass of 14 AMU, plus oxygen atom, there are 3 oxygen atoms, into each oxygen atom has a mass of 16. Okay, so these are the atomic masses of individual atoms multiplied by their number of atoms present. So when you calculate that, what do you get? 1 plus 14 plus 48. Correct? So 8 plus 4 is 12, 13, 1, 5, 6, 63. Right? So the molecular weight of nitric acid is 63 AMU. So for your homework, you can take the following compounds and find out their molecular masses. Calculate the molecular mass. Okay, calculate the molecular mass of, let's say, ammonium sulfate, and let's take one more, calcium oxide. So to find out the molecular weight for these questions, you need to first write down their formula. Ammonium sulfate is NH4 taken twice, SO4, and calcium oxide is CaO. So the chemical formulae are given. Also, what I'll be giving you are the atomic masses. So consider the atomic mass of nitrogen is 14, of hydrogen is 1, of sulfur is 32, of oxygen is 16, and for calcium it is 40. To find out the molecular weight of ammonium sulfate and calcium oxide.